time for teenagers is about to happen. It is called Smart Teens Global Summit, and it's happening on Facebook and YouTube from the 8th of February to 13th of February 2021. There will be speakers from all over the world, from Japan, USA, UK, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, and many other countries that you can think of. They will be speaking on career discovery, skills development, mentoring, internships, and entrepreneurship. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be terrific! So don't say I did not tell you. This is how to be part of it. Follow Smart Teens Global on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. Visit smartteensglobal.com/summit and register. Go and sign up on smartteensglobal.com as a teenager or trainer or mentor or company. Then invite all your friends to do the same. And before I forget, there is a contest called Get Featured Contest for smart teenagers during the summit. If you want to be advertised for free as a teenager on this summit, simply create a 1-minute video on how you found your career, got your skills, got a mentor, and started using them to make money. Share that video on Instagram and tag @SmartTeensGlobal. Every video will be reshared, and the winner will win a one-on-one session with any speaker he or she wants, among many other prizes. So go, 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 and start winning! See you there!
All right. All right, everyone around the world, welcome to Smart Teens Global Summit, Day 4 evening session. Welcome, 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 welcome. I know everyone is glad. It's about the end of the speaker sessions, and with so much value over the past 4 days from the different continents of the world, I'm amazed myself because I never really planned it as this. But I'm so glad that everyone has got value. I can see the comments, I can see the shares, I can see the remarks, I can see even people older than teenagers expressing their joy that why was this not shared when they were younger? But well, it happens like that. So welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. This is the first global summit for teenagers worldwide. Hopefully to be yearly. Hopefully to be more impactful, hopefully to touch more nations, but I'm glad it has started. And on this day, we have right now, by my right, as you can see, I'm not the first one on the screen because we are about to pour out value. Yeah, so welcome everybody from where you are listening from. I want you right now to go to the comment section and say, welcome, ma, welcome, ma, welcome, ma. We have Tamara, Zantell of the Young Moguls from United States of America. So everyone go to the comment section right now and say, welcome, ma, welcome, ma, welcome, welcome, welcome. To appreciate that right now in the comment section. I want you to put that comment right now. Make that comment louder. Make that comment louder. Put those emojis, those smileys. Put it right now in the comment section wherever you are. I want to see it right now. Wow, wow, wow. We are going to enjoy today. We are going to enjoy today. So welcome, ma.
Hello, hello. Hello,
Tell
everyone.
us a bit about yourself.
Absolutely. I am so excited to be here. Yes. And I'm very, very excited to represent the United States at the Smart Teen Global Summit. This is a huge deal for me. So I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all the young people for showing up over the course of the last couple of days. I know you have gotten huge value, and I know it's a sacrifice. You know, you could be doing anything else in the world right right now, but you have been here learning how to better understand mentorship and entrepreneurship and just how to, navigate as a smart teen globally. So my name is Tamara Zantell, and I'm super excited to be here with you all. I cannot wait to share all the goodness that I have. I have a bushel basket full of value to talk to you about, specifically in the space of mentorship and entrepreneurship. So again, thank you for that grandiose welcome. And let me know in the comments if you are ready to get this party started. I'm really excited. I know it's late in the day for many of us across the world, across the globe right now. So I promise to keep my energy up. I promise to show up and show out. If you promise to stay with me and to support me in the comments. So let me know if you're ready for that. Let me know if you're willing and you're ready to do that. Okay. So again, my name is Tamara Zantell. I'm the CEO and founder of Raising a Mogul. What Raising a Mogul is, it is the #1 parent manager platform on the planet, period, on the planet. We're here at the Smart Teen Global Summit. I'm talking about the whole planet. So we are global as well. So we are a community of parents who are raising some of the most dynamic, most amazing young minds in the world. Okay, so we have come together so that we can share and support each other for us to give and get what we need as we raise these amazing young people. In addition to that, we provide coaching and consulting for those same parents. And we also have the Young Mogul Prep School program for young people just like you, for young people all over the world that are looking to level up their CEO. So from all of that, I come bearing this awesome opportunity to sit in front of you and talk to you about how you today can start your process of developing your CEO status. Okay. So what I understand from this summit, you all have talked about mentorship. You talked a little bit, and all day today, you've been learning about entrepreneurship and all of these different things. And you've been meeting with mentors and really trying to get really in touch with how you want to make an impact, a global impact on the entire world. So here I come in at the tail end, and I want to talk to you about you developing your CEO status as a young person. And now listen, I know we have some adults, specifically from the Raising a Mogul community, hello Ram fam, that are watching, and this could help you too. This could absolutely help you too, because even though I'm going to bring it in a dynamic way, even though I'm going to do it with like lots of animation and really exciting, I want to tell you that some of the things I'm going to talk to you about are not that popular. They're not very popular in the entrepreneurship space when it comes to brand building. Why? Oh, let me make sure that you can hear me. Okay. I'm gonna hold my mic out here so it doesn't touch my earrings because, that happens. Hello, April. Hello, Terry. Hello, Tashanta. So what I want to talk to you about is the CEO status. And when we talk about becoming a CEO, when we talk about becoming a leader, right? And mentorship is a big part of that. One of the things that you don't hear that often is what it takes to actually develop a really strong brand foundation as you level up in your CEO status, okay? So I understand that this is the Smart Team Global Summit, but I'm still going to talk about some high-level things because I believe that you as teenagers, you can catch these vibes. You can catch these vibes because I know that you're looking to make major impact in the world, and I understand that you guys are quick-witted and that you're gonna pick up what I'm putting down, okay? So I'm gonna caution you. I have a lot to cover in these couple of minutes that I'm gonna be live. So I wanna make sure that you have a pen and a paper, because the one thing I don't have is slides. I didn't do the work for you. What I did was I showed up with it in my head and my heart, and I know some systems and some things that I can tell you that will work as you build your business, as you launch into this entrepreneurship space. Those of you that really are serious about being successful, and I want you to write them down, okay? So let me know if you're with me. I'm gonna assume that you are. I know we're all over the place, all over the world, but I'm gonna assume that you are right there with me and you are ready to go, because I am, and I'm really, really excited if you can't tell. All right. So once again, we're going to talk about 4 steps to developing your CEO status. So step number 1, many of us as young people, and one of the things that he just mentioned is that a lot of us as adults, we say, I wish I had access to something like this when I was younger. I wish someone told me that I had all these opportunities when I was younger. Someone supported my dream as an entrepreneur. So you young people are in a very, very amazing space right now. You have a unique opportunity to take advantage of your passions, your desires, and your dreams, to really think about what it is that you want to do that's going to make major impact on the world. So the first step in this process, as you develop your CEO status, is to really have a conversation with the people in your household. I want you to talk to your parents. I want you to talk to aunties and uncles and grandmas and granddads and whoever's around, your mentors, to talk to them about what you really want to do. Because one of the things we don't want to get caught up in, and I know I'm going against the grain, this is not what people teach us, right? This is not what they tell us in school, is that I want you to understand that you get to choose. You get to choose what you want your life to look like. So based on what you spend your time doing lots of the time, are you singing? Are you dancing? Are you obsessed with starting a t-shirt business? Do you want to be a speaker? Do you want to be an author? Do you want to be a poet? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to be a photographer? Whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to get in touch with that. And I want you to really, spend some time thinking about that and let everybody else around you know that this is a part of me and this is what I want to do. And I'm going to be a CEO in this space. Okay. So number one is first owning your space, staking your claim as the CEO. So in Young Mogul Prep School, we teach this process. It's called You, the CEO. Really getting clear on how you want to show up in the world and what kind of impact you want to make, right? And you got to think about that by thinking, well, who do I really want to help? How do I want to help these people? Once I decide who I want to help, how do I want to help them with my gift, my talent, right? With the product or service that I'm going to put out into the world that's going to change lives. Okay. Another thing we talk to the kids in Young Mogul Prep School about is, we all want to make money, right? We have to eat. We have bills to pay, right? However, the impact comes from how many people you're going to help, how many lives you're going to change. Okay. So that's what I want you to consider. What am I doing right now? What do I want to spend? What would I do for free? What would I rather do than hanging out with my friends or talking on the phone or being on social media? I would dare to say that one of those things on your list could be the next thing, could be the thing that could strike up a fire in your life and actually turn you into a real CEO. Okay. So that's the first thing. The first thing I want you to do on this, as we talk about these 4 steps to developing your CEO status, is to think about you, the CEO, and how you want to make an impact on the world. Okay. What is it in your gut? What do you love? And let's start there. The next thing I want you to do, number 2, this is step 2. Okay. You guys with me? I want you to think about why you want to do it. Okay. So not the superficial why, not the, like I mentioned already, because I want to make a lot of money, because I want to buy those shoes, because I want to get my hair done, because I need nails, because materialistic, ... No, why? Who do you want to help? Or do you even want to help? Is it because you're passionate about animals? Is it because you're passionate about the environment? Are you passionate about kids or families or people in need all over the world? What is it that's going to drive you to get up every day when all your friends are going off to the movies and having a great time and instead you decide to show up for your business as the CEO you are and do the work you need to do? That's why. That small little thing in your gut, that huge thing that you've written on your walls in your bedroom or that's in your journal, that why is going to carry you through the hard days, carry you through the crappy days, and it's going to carry you through the amazing days, right? That why. So we all, entrepreneurs, young, old, small, large, no matter where you are, whether you are the child here, whether you are the smart teen in this that's listening to me today, or you're the parent, or you're the adult entrepreneur, you need to get in touch with your why. Why do you want to do what you're doing? And the other side of this why, catch this now, is why should people care? Why should they even care, right? We have to get good at making sure that we are relaying that information to our audience so that they understand why they should even care about our product or our service. It is very, very important. And when you get in touch with your why, then the world starts to catch on. That's when your audience starts to grow, because people, what developing your why will do is it clears the path for people that want to be connected to you to really understand your purpose and your mission. Okay. So a lot of us as entrepreneurs, and I'm going to say this to the young people, there's adults out here that have not done this work. Okay. But I want you all to get a head start in this space, which is why developing your why, number 2 in this list of 4, is so critically important. Okay. Because we want to make sure the people that are for us, that are our customers that are coming to our business and to support us and to spend their hard-earned money, that they understand our mission and why we do what we do every single day. Because you know what can happen? You think about some large companies like Nike, or even if it's like a food company or whatever, the companies that share and relay their why openly and clearly, those companies are highly successful. Why? And why do they have lots of followers? It's because people catch the vibe. They catch the wave. They're like, oh, this company believes in, so that's why I spend my money. You think about where you spend your money, even as a teenager. And the reason why I'm going to say, because a lot of teenagers don't have a ton of money to spend. So if you are spending it, you're spending it with organizations, companies that you relate to, that you see yourself in. Okay. So number 2 is make sure you have clearly identified your why, so that way you can grow your audience and people can jump on board and support you because they believe in your mission. Okay. They believe in your mission. All right, I see you guys in the comments. I'm loving this, catch the wave. All right, so now let's move to number 3. We're already at 3. Guys. Like I told you, this was gonna move, right? So we're at 3, and today we're talking about 4 steps to developing your CEO status. And I am live at the Global Teen Summit. I'm super excited. So let's move on to number 3. I love it. Okay, so number 3 is your what. Now, I know it's tons of experts that would have taught this in an opposite way. They would have started with the what, right? But I do things a little bit differently. And the reason why, specifically when I'm talking to kids, is because as young people, we're super passionate. We're really excited about the things that we do. We put our all into it. Usually as we grow and we become adults and we get kind of, worldly and the world starts to take over, we lose a little of that passion and that drive around being mission focused, and we start to believe that things that could happen may not really be happening. Might not be possible, right? Where young people think almost anything is possible. And I like to think that same way. So number 3 is the what, because on purpose, is because I want you to start with your passion and your why and your mission first. And then those 2 things will help drive you to number 3, which is the what, because once you identify who your people are and why you want to support them, right? And what kind of impact you're going to have on the world, it's easier to discover what the product or service is going to be. So your what is number 3, is what are you going to sell? What are you going to bring to the world that is going to make that impact that you already declared that you want to make? What are you going to deliver? What kind of product or service will you deliver to the world that's going to help you make the money so that you can fulfill your mission? Once you grow your audience with your why, what are you going to offer them that can make their lives better, that can increase their process, that can make things faster for them, that could, make them feel, more connected or like they're living their lives to their fullest? You have to think about that. So for some of us young people, once again, I said before, this could be a book. It could be something as simple as nail polish, lip gloss. It could be your vegan cooking. It could be your hair braiding skills. It could be your makeup artistry. It could be your photography. It could be anything, right? But the thing is, when we get to this 3rd piece of the what, once you've done step 1 and 2, it won't just be anything. You can put your product on the shelf next to somebody else's product. And because you understand the why and your passion is ringing through on that product, people are going to gravitate towards yours over anybody else's because you are super, super clear about why you exist and your mission and how you're going to help the world and make that impact, okay? So the third piece is the what. That's when we start thinking about, okay, so I love animals, I love photography, I'm really great at art, or I love tech, and maybe I could build websites. You know, how do I want to bring people together? I want to support young people. I want to help, you know, the world realize that they can have healthy food, but it tastes really good. Okay, so maybe I should do cooking classes, or maybe I should do meal planning. So that's when you can get creative and start to think about it. But it's all based on the beginning. First of all, what you want to do as a CEO, the impact you want to make, and the why you want to make this impact. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the comments. Yes, I love that you all are with me. I love the energy here. Thank you so much, you all. So now we're going to go into number 4. This is number 4 of the 4 steps to developing your CEO status. Okay. And I'm specifically talking to you as teenagers globally. Okay. So number 4 is going to be your how. Okay. So we talked about your what. But I want you to think about your how. How are you going to show up in the world, right? How is your product or service going to take people on this journey? And how is it going to be different than everybody else's? I alluded to this a little bit in number 3, but I really want you to write number 4 down as the how, right? Because one of the things that many of us miss out on when we start to develop our business and kind of mature in this entrepreneurship space or just getting started is we say, I have the what. The what is a pen. I'm going to sell this pen to everybody and it's going to be great. I'm going to make millions. And it's like, okay, well, why are we selling pens? So we covered that, right? And what's the point of this? We covered that. And it's like, okay, well, now I got to figure out how I'm going to sell it to the world. And then the other thing is like, do I even know enough about pens to even be selling pens? Maybe we should consider that now before we launch, before we tell the world that we're masters at pen selling or photography or cooking, right? So when I talk to the kids in Young Mogul Prep School or anyone in the Raising a Mogul community, when we talk about the how, I really touch on the process of really mastering your process, your how, the thing that you're going to deliver to the world. I want you to think about you really mastering that. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you a short quick story. I don't have much time, but I want to share this with you. My daughter Zandra started her skincare brand, a plant-based skincare brand, when she was 9 years old. She started a skincare brand right at my kitchen table, literally at my kitchen table. You know, it was like, whoa. Right. But in the beginning, it was a small feat. It wasn't a big thing. We just like, oh, she's making lip balm. And then she was making body butter. But as soon as she made a decision that she understood her why she was doing it, because she wanted to, you know, to support girls globally. And she understood like what kind of company, she understood her place as a CEO and what kind of company she wanted to build according to her passion and her mission. Then we discovered the what, right? It was like, okay, lip balm, plant-based skincare. We got it. We went down this list, right? As a family, we did this. But then it came to the how. How can this, at the time, I think she, you know, we had gone years. So now she's about 11, 12. How can this 11 or 12-year-old be a master or show up in a space and say, I own a company, I'm the CEO of a skincare company, when she doesn't understand how to run the business and she doesn't understand the industry? So as her parent, one of the things I encouraged her to do was to get training. And so that's what I'm telling you all to do, is that you have to work on mastering the process and the how of your business. So if you say you're going to be a photographer, then I need you to get training on that. You need to find a mentor and say, look, I want to be the best photographer. If you say you're going to teach people how to cook healthy food or start a YouTube channel, I want you to learn everything you could learn about YouTube channels, about cooking healthy food, about lighting, about marketing the YouTube channel. Okay. So the mastery part of your how are we delivering this product and service to the people? And how are you showing up as a strong brand, as a CEO in your own right in this space, right? And how are you going to prove to the world? So let me be clear about that. As teenagers, as young people in the world today, you are always going to have to prove yourself. For one, you all wanted to be entrepreneurs. Some of the world is not ready. Accept that. They're not ready yet. And they already believe that you might just be playing a game. They already believe that you might be missing some things because they assume that, like lots of other entrepreneurs that are already adults, they haven't done this work. Okay, so I want you to think about the mastery part for number 4 in your how. How are you going to show up as a CEO that knows all that they need to know about this product and service that you are delivering to the world? Why? So you can make major impact. Okay, so that is number 4. So I hope that I have been able to help you today with these 4 steps to developing your CEO status. Again, I'm going to remind you, I didn't do slides because I wanted you guys to take some notes. I really wanted you to connect with me so that way you can actually experience how I've seen other teenagers all over the world build a reputable brand, not just a business. There's a difference between starting a business and building a brand, right? These kids have built brands that cover all 4 of these things, right? And they're making millions before they could even drive. And if they can do it, you can do it too. So one of the last things I want to tell you is that I mentioned a couple times that we have our Raising a Mogul program. It's called the Young Mogul Prep School. It is an actual prep school. It's an 18-month long program. It is curriculum based, and we walk young people every single week through this process. Everything I talked about today and a lot more, okay? So one of my gifts from myself, Tamara Zantell, and the Raising a Mogul platform is that I would love to gift 3 scholarships to Young Mogul Prep School to one of you. To one of you smart teens, I would love to gift you with the opportunity to join Young Mogul Prep School, okay? So we're going to figure out how we're going to make that decision. I hope many of you have entered into the contest on Instagram so that you could throw your hat in the ring for that opportunity and many others. And I can't wait to see which 3 of you win the scholarship and have an opportunity to meet me and my amazing team at Raising a Mogul, because it's pretty awesome. We have kids that started just months ago and they have launched amazing businesses, and those businesses are skyrocketing. And there's lots of other perks too, but I'll wait till you join me in the Raising a Mogul community and the Young Mogul Prep School Academy, and I'll share those with you. So I want to thank you all for your time and your attention today. I am so grateful for this opportunity to share my gift with you, to share just this flow, this idea of you as a young person becoming a CEO. It is a major thing. It is not to be taken lightly. I started this conversation with sharing with you about letting your family know, look, I'm going to be the next amazing ... You fill in the blank. And as soon as you start to believe it, they will believe it. Okay. As soon as you start to go through these 4 steps and claim your CEO status, they will have no choice but to believe you. All right. So again, everyone, my name is Tamara Zantell. I'm the CEO and founder of Raising a Mogul. I am so excited to have spent some time with you all today. I hope you found value in today's conversation, and I will see you guys soon. Join us in the Raising a Mogul community. It is open to everyone, and we too are global. So it's kind of perfect. So I'm going to turn it back over to Joshua. Thank you so much. This has been super. I didn't see any questions, Joshua, in the comments. I was looking. Thank you all so much. I'm reading the comments. You guys are amazing. Look at these people. You guys showed up and showed out. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the support.
Amazing. I was still going around social media to go and ensure that all the people I know don't miss this one, because it's not free anywhere else.
It's not free anywhere else. No. So Joshua, you'll let us know. You'll let us know how we select the winners for the Young Mogul Prep School Scholarship.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll do that. So right now, I know everyone saw the advert earlier on of the Get Featured contest. So I'm gonna add that to the Get Featured contest for the person that wins the Get Featured contest.
I love it.
I did not plan this, but it's now out. So if you have been sleeping and waiting for us to finally choose one, you are on your own. Yeah. So and there have been amazing shares, amazing back end free gifts given, and I'm wondering all these things. Amazing books from different mentors, from different coaches around the world for this summit. I just wish I can see the winner on time before the session ends. Yeah, but that being said, this Smarty body has combined to give three people a whole year long scholarship at the Young Moguls platform community. I don't know who else does this. So it's an opportunity, and I need to, please, Ma, tell them the what. Tell them the what.
It is an awesome opportunity. So you'll have an opportunity to spend time with our amazing coaching staff and educational team, teachers at Young Mogul Prep School. We meet twice a month. We have live lessons on helping you actually build your business. So, coming up with the what, developing your why, planning, developing your strategic plan. Right? So strategic planning, we have young people that are developing a strategic plan, understanding how to create amazing content, taking photos, writing copy. It is like nothing you've ever seen before, and all classes are live. In addition to the lessons, we also have what we call pep rallies, which are very fun, interactive. It's an opportunity for you to spend time with kids all over the world, face to face, sharing, leveraging, collaborating. It's really, really something special.
And this is even a takeaway gift given to everybody at normally $240, am I correct? Per year?
Yes, it's actually, yes.
So imagine we're always, every teenager around the world is normally giving it at that low price of $240 per year. But if you are amazing enough, which you're already amazing, but if you win this Get Featured contest, you have a slot. And we're also going to be looking at the most active people all over the sessions, and we are going to be giving the remaining 2 slots too. So ensure you get in on it. It will be an amazing ride. And in case we have chosen the winners by the time you finally watch the recorded videos, just know it's still a bonus for you to have this session. I just want to add a little drops on this. I remember when I got to know that you were related to Zandra,
yes,
I was asking myself, are you kidding me?
Yes. So you guys heard me talk about my daughter that started a plant-based skincare line when she was just 9 years old. She's 20 now, and she is actually, she's killing the game. She is making her own money. I actually work for her. Me and her father, my parents, our family works for her. And that just started when she was a small child at our kitchen table. So we have a full manufacturing facility, and it is a real business. So I use her as an example because many of you are watching, and I promise you, if she can do it, if we can do it, we can do it. Absolutely.
Exactly. So now I just the way earlier on in the session, during the sessions, I got a mail from a young smart. Well, it's not even a teenager. As she just said, Zandra was 9 when she started her business. This young boy, Edward Edward Chapman, amazing, sent us a mail, and when I looked at his profile, I asked myself, dear teenager, you're already old. You're already
I love that. All right, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me see. I think I froze for a minute. Okay. Okay, everyone, I think I'm still live, and I think Joshua might be frozen. I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comments if I'm frozen or if he's frozen or if we're both frozen. You can hear. Okay, awesome. I'm here. All right. Okay, so I spent some time with you guys. Let me know if anybody has any questions. If you are sitting near, or if you are a teenager watching, or a young person watching, or if you're near a young person and you have any questions for me specifically about this idea of developing their CEO status, I'm here and I'm willing to answer any questions. So please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much, Shanta, for letting me know that you can still hear me, because I was like, I don't know what's happening. So yeah, let me look. I'm going to look through the comments and see if I missed anything. I love that you guys appreciated the idea of, me talking about the clarity and the identifying your why and understanding. Thank you so much, Terry. Understanding your purpose and the mission, and how that definitely brings so much clarity. And LaShawn, hello, LaShawn. LaShawn is one of our teachers in the Young Mogul Prep School program, and so much more. She says so many young people don't have these types of questions posed to them. Yeah, I agree with that, because, in the beginning, when we're looking to start a business, and even for us with our parents, even the young people with the parents, us as parent managers, we don't tend to ask our kids these questions because we don't realize how relevant they can be later on. You know what I mean? So we're just so excited with thinking about what the product is going to be, what we're going to make, what we're going to put out into the world. And we just say, okay, it looks great. Let's order 50 pens and sell them. But one thing we don't think about is when we see other people around us find a thing, market the thing, make a lot of money off the thing. Those are sometimes like e-commerce brands, and those people don't necessarily put their face in front of the brand. If you notice that, like, you'll see an ad on Instagram or on Facebook or somewhere out into your space where you can buy candy, or you can buy a ring light, or you can buy a candle, or even a notebook or Post-its. You don't necessarily connect or resonate with the brand that you're buying these generic type things from, right? Because there's somebody that's built a business somewhere, and they're just putting out product and running ads behind it, and people like you are, unlike us, I will say, are buying it. But what we're trying to do with our kids, what we're trying to do as young people that want to make an impact in the world, is completely different. So that's why we need to start with these 4 steps to develop your CEO status. We have to start with declaring, like, what is it that we want to do? Where does our passion come from? Like, what is our purpose here? And then our why, and then the what, and who do we want to help? All of these questions come into play because we're trying to be a different business, right? We're determined to be something different than that business that just cranks out widgets, right? Specifically with us as parent managers and with us as young people, that we want our faces to be out there. We want people to know that I made that thing. I took those photos, So when you're determined to be a real part of the business, and you want to be recognized as a CEO or the leader of that business, then you have to build it the first time the right way, in a different way. Okay. So hopefully that helps bring clarity to that piece, because I definitely a lot of people just kind of doing whatever, and we're here to do something different. Okay, so I'm going to check the comments and see if we have any questions. Hopefully Joshua will join us back in a couple minutes or seconds. I think we lost him, but for the most part, those of you that have been able to catch the summit live for the last 4 days, so you want to share with me what your experience has been like. I would love to hear what your experience has been like. In addition to that, I hope you are excited about tomorrow. So tomorrow for the teenagers, for those of you that haven't registered and you have a teen, you might want to register because the kids are going to have this roundtable experience. And Zandra, my young mogul, is actually going to be one of the leaders in that conversation and on that panel. So it's guaranteed to be excellent, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. All right, I just want to make sure you can see me. Okay, good. So Tashanta Hogan says, can you tell us about Young Mogul Prep School? Absolutely. So Young Mogul Prep School is a preparatory program, entrepreneurship program, specifically for kids that want to start businesses. And I'm going to say, even go so far as to say that want to build brands, because we take them through this process, much of what I talked about today. Hello, Joshua.
Yes. Sorry, I think the internet went ballistic on me, but now we're back. Yeah.
Now we're back. I love it.
Amazing. So I said earlier on, I don't even know how they got to know about the platform. They are both 9-year-olds. There's another one called I Am Unique Brian, also an amazing young boy of 9-year-old from Nigeria. And then I was wondering, 2 9-year-olds getting in on the contest while even teenagers are sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I don't want to tell you smart teenagers around the world that you are getting too old to be sleeping. Please, I cannot shout it. I can see a lot of intentional parents around the world who are getting impatient with even waiting for their child to become a teenager. So they are ready to beat you to the race. So you need to get this knowledge right now. Join the Young Moguls community. Attend, glean the knowledge. I've known Zandra for about 5 years on the social media, and I was wondering, okay, one day we get to engage her. And amazingly, she's going to be showing up tomorrow at the Super Smarties Roundtable. I don't know if you have just got a little piece of the cake. You are going to meet the baker tomorrow. So ensure that you don't miss the session tomorrow. It's a roundtable of phenomenal smart teenagers from around the world. So ensure you don't miss that session. And
don't miss that session. It's going to be fire. It's going to be amazing. And it's at a perfect time, so that way it covers all of these time zones. I know we're in the US, specifically in New York State. So that means Zandra will be up and live on camera at 8 a.m. So this is a special occasion, I'm telling you. Because she usually does nothing before noon. So this is a big deal. I think we lost Joshua again. Hopefully he'll come back shortly. But yes, I want to congratulate the young people that have entered into the Get Featured contest already. I cannot wait to see your names when Joshua submits them to me. And hopefully some of you will be interested in taking advantage of the scholarship to Young Mogul Prep School. I promise you, you will not be disappointed, and neither will your families, because we're going to help you do a lot of the work on the back end to get your business up and running. So I'm really excited about that. So Tashanta had asked about Young Mogul Prep School. If anyone else has any other questions about it, please let me know. But you can be prepared to spend a full year with us. So in a full year, you should expect to go through your freshman semester and your sophomore semester at Young Mogul Prep School. So by that time, you should already have a business up and running and something, a product or service that you are absolutely prepared to make money from. So that is my promise to you. If you show up and you do the work and you work with our teachers and you do what we teach you, right? And we make the environment such that you want to do the work because you're interested in success. And what we say at Young Mogul Prep School is that the more money we make, the more people we can help. And that's what's so exciting. That's one of the things that's so exciting, right? So I love that. So let me know if you have any other questions. I see we have people here still watching. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I want to thank my Raising a Mogul community for showing up so huge. Raising a Mogul, this is an opportunity. Many of you have been waiting to get into Young Mogul Prep School. Many of you are actually on the wait list. Now, for this Smart Teen Global Summit, I actually opened the doors. I opened the doors just so 3 people can walk in, right? So this is an opportunity for you to go ahead either to submit for the Smart Teen Global Summit so you can win some of the other amazing prizes that they have. You hear he said there's books and I want to be clear, this summit is global. He has had speakers from continents all week long, and it will continue until they do a launch of a new platform on this Saturday, which is very, very exciting, okay? So this is indeed a global summit. It is indeed a big deal, and it is indeed something that you should have your child connected to and you yourself can be connected to so you can see what else is going on around you and around the world that might bring interest. And it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to be connected, to get the information that you need, and to soak it all in, right? And the thing about it, the other thing I thought about it is when I decided to say yes to being here, it's like, you know, as parent managers, we can never say the things we want our kids to do enough, right? Like they literally have to hear it over and over again, but from different people. So we can say it too much because they don't want to hear what we have to say. But when they see other leaders, other young people, kids, people that are living the dream that they have, right? When they connect with that, with people, you know, and they see how big this platform is, it can inspire them in a different way than you just saying, hey, show up, do your work. You want to start this business? Go schedule your social media, go do this, go do that, you know, and that's one of the things that we also work on inside Young Mogul Prep School as well. As you see right here on the screen is the link to the Young Mogul Prep School. I call it the Young Mogul Mastermind because that's really what it is. And yes, it's a preparatory school, but it's also very much a mastermind and opportunity for kids to connect with each other and grow together. And that, my friends, is huge value. Dare I say it's invaluable. Okay, so go check the link. I'm going to also drop the link in here so you can actually I'll make the link clickable for you so you can, hey there. So you can get to it faster by just being able to click on that link. Okay, so I'm gonna do that right now. Make it actually clickable for you.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. All right. So the link right now is in the timeline. Very, very clear. bit.ly/Young Mogul Mastermind. It will also be in the comment section on YouTube and all social media channels. So ensure that you click the link, ensure you get yourself involved and become the young Mogul your family has been dreaming about. So Don't sleep on it, get in on it, and have an amazing one connecting. All right, so we have basically come to the end of this amazing session. And I know I myself have got value. So no matter what the internet is saying, I'm glad that I got value. I'm glad I can pass over to the next generation. So let's get in on the click on the links. And up next, we're going to be having an amazing ambassador. So we'll release you right now, Ma. Thank you so much for coming. I want everyone in the comment section to say thank you, Ma, for coming. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's been great. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye. All right. So right now we'll be having the amazing Okay. So right now we having the amazing Ambassador Mmanti Umoh all over from the United Nations to speak with us. So ensure wherever you are, get yourself ready to listen, get yourself ready to connect. She's getting herself ready. Yeah, so media, play us the intro video. All right, all right. So we continue live, Ma. Welcome, Ma. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, Joshua. Good evening.
Good evening. All right. So welcome to Smart Teams Global Summit. And I always hear that in our language that the base of the pot can always be the sweetest part. So this session might look like the last among the speaker session in here to get value. So everyone around the world, wherever you're listening from, I want us to welcome Ambassador Mmanti Umoh all over from Nigeria, and she'll be sharing with us about internships, how to maximize internships, and many whole lot of information that you have never heard before. So let's welcome Mmanti Umoh. You're welcome, Ma. You're welcome, Ma. You're welcome, Ma. Put that in the comment section. Put the smileys. Put the emojis. Let all of our internet hear that she has come in here for Smart Things Global Summit. Everyone, I want to hear you in the emojis. Go right there. Go right there. Go right there. Thank you for coming on this session, Ma. We appreciate you. The stage is yours. Just tell us about you and then take us on.
Hi, everyone. My name is Manti. Can you hear me? I guess you can hear me
Yes,
clearly.
we can hear you clearly.
Okay,
Yes, we
my
can hear
name
you
is
clearly.
Manti, and it's beautiful to be able to share a few moments of my time with you this evening. Um, I apologize, my lighting is going to be a little bit poor. I'm in my car, and I just had to run out of service to share with you this evening. It's always a privilege to speak with teenagers around the world, not just in Nigeria, in Africa, and across the nations that make up the world. I am Mmanti Umoh. I'm the founder and the president of Teen Nation Africa. Teen Nation Africa is Africa's largest common ground where teenagers, teenage workers, and people that develop teams across the world come together to collaborate, to influence policy, influence development, and influence values that affect teenagers. When I say values, I don't just mean the values of kindness, love. We also think of societal values. We think of the things that education brings to bear, healthcare, and governance bring to bear. Thank you for having me, Joshua. It's beautiful to share on the Smart Teens Network, to share a little from my experience on how internship can be yielded to not just support teen development, it can also be yielded to support teen growth and teen ambition. Thank you, every teenager that has taken time to join Joshua on this walk through it. I tell you that every learning experience is an experience that should never ever be taken for granted. Every experience you have to learn, every experience you have to know, every experience you have to learn something new is an experience that you should hold dear at heart, amplify it, reuse it, relearn, unlearn, and learn. So, in the next 10 minutes or a little more, I'm just going to try to go straight to why it is that it is important in the 21st century that you learn and that you're under internship and the values you can get from internship. If you have any questions, I would be happy if you could share them, and Joshua shares them with me via WhatsApp, and so I can answer them before I leave. So quickly, what is internship? I think that internship, in simple words, is that time in which you go to work with someone, mentor under somebody, learn under somebody. The value of internship is the opportunity to learn. Many people do not get the opportunity to learn, but the value that you get from internship is your ability to submit under not just higher authority, but expertise, professionalism. How are you able to take professionalism to the next level? It is by learning from somebody that is a professional or an expert in his or her field. So, why is it also important that as a young person you have an opportunity at internship? Internship does not only grow your expertise, your skill, and your abilities. Internship also introduces you to a wealth of people, a wealth of human resource, a wealth of people mentoring that can also act as advisory, that can also act as recommendations for where you want to go. That is why it is important that you have an opportunity and a trusted internship. What other thing that do you have to look at when it regards internship? Internship is an opportunity for skill acquisition. There are so many things you will learn at internship with internship that you may never ever have been able to learn when you were on your own. There are so many things that you will be able to grasp. There are so many opportunities you'll be able to know. And internship sets you 10 steps, 15 steps, 5 steps ahead of the people that have not had the opportunity to learn. Why is it important that you learn as a teenager? I would like to go with the Holy Book. The Holy Book says, study to show yourself approved, a workman that needeth not be ashamed. It says, study. There's a place of study, there's a place of learning, there's a place of knowledge, there's a place of understanding in being approved. Many people get to their 20s, many people get to their 30s, and you're asking them for 10 years of experience, you're asking them for 15 years of experience. They have not been able to have the experience because they have not put themselves through internship. Now, let me tell you something else. I know that in Africa, many young people have gotten a mix up between internship and work skill. Now, listen, to intern is not an opportunity for you to make money. Internship is an opportunity for you to learn skill. See internship as an opportunity to learn skill. See internship as an opportunity to build your network. See internship as an opportunity to build your mentoring faculty. What do I mean by building your mentoring faculty? I mean that internship is an opportunity where you get to meet people that are experts, that are professionals, people that have incubated, taken their time to learn one skill or the other, and are now transferring the skill. At the point of transfer, what these people do is to give up everything that it is they have learned across the years when they were adults to you that is a beginner, which helps upskill you. It is important that you see internship that way, because in not seeing internship that way, there's a mistake to think that people owe you their learning experiences. People do not owe you their learning experiences. People are gracious enough to share their learning experiences with you. So it's not an opportunity for you to take it for granted. Internship is an opportunity for you to learn as much as you need to learn, build as much capacity as you need to build as much human resource as you need to build. When you're 20, when you're 18, when you're 19, when you're 25, there will come people that will need to recommend you. Who are the people you will run to? The people that you had done internship with, the people you had learned with. Those are the first people that will recommend you in the day that you need recommendation. So I come again, internship is an opportunity at learning, expertise, and professionalism, and not an opportunity just to make money. Sometimes during internship you make money. Sometimes during internship you are thrown into a job that is higher than what it is that you did during internship. That is fine. But never go into internship with an understanding that, listen, I want to make money out of this. People pay people that have skill. People pay people that have something to bring to the table. Often and always ask yourself, what is it? What value am I bringing to the table? Value is what people pay for. People do not pay for emptiness. people pay for experience. And you see, why it is essential for us to speak to this generation is because the generations ahead of us have left us with so much responsibility, have left us with so much work, they have left us with so much desire that we need to feel the shoes of people that had gone ahead of us, had been afforded the opportunity to internship, while we need to go and search for our internship opportunities. We need to go and look for those opportunities to learn. We need to go and look for people that will hire us. We need to go out of our way to look for people that will even appreciate the fact that, listen, I am unskilled, but I am willing to learn new skill. Internship is that opportunity where your patience is tested, where your knowledge is tested, where your ability to learn is tested, where your ability to unlearn is also tested, where your ability to be able to take major decisions that regard not just your life, regard the lives of others, regard your economy, regard your business, regard the things that surround you. Your values are tested in internship. Why is it important for you to intern? Because internship is a learning experience. Every learning experience should be celebrated. Every learning experience should be upheld. Every learning experience should be adhered to. I hear lots of young people say that many adults do not want to intern them. I know that the African Youth Policy Network and the Teen Nation are working on seeing how policy can be reviewed at the African Union level to be able to ensure that many more young people are accepted into positions of internship by major supporting companies, organizations, and investors or stakeholders of their communities. Until these laws come to be, we expect that teenagers make an effort to begin to look for opportunities to intern. There's a difference between child labor and internship. Let us get that clear. That's for the parents that are on this call. It is important that you know that internship is not child labor. Internship is saying, listen, child, there are certain skills that you will need at 40 that you don't need to wait till you're 40 to learn them. These skills will be learned now. The further you learn, the quicker you learn the skills, the further it is that you will go in life. So, affording your child, affording yourself, or stepping out of your comfort zone to intern is an opportunity for you to learn, unlearn, relearn, and grow faster. Finally, I want to say something about internship. In raising leaders of tomorrow, internship is that opportunity that gets us to connect with the people. I have a young lady on my team. Her name is Ruthie. Ruthie currently leads the administrative department of Teen Nation. Ruthie is 16 years old. Ruthie joined the Teen Nation community from working with a different community headed by Victor, who is also a teenager, who is also the key lead of the Teen Nation radio in Ibadan and Lagos. Ruthie became a community leader to thousands and millions of teenagers around Africa in administration because of her skill. Every day, Ruthie is learning. Every day, Ruthie is putting herself forward. Every day, Ruthie is putting her best foot forward. Every day, Ruthie is trying to understand what Ikana, the country manager, is doing, what Jefferson Karasha, the African leader, is doing, and what the advisory committee at the African Union is doing, what they are doing with policies. How is she able to assume that kind of position? She's able to assume it because she has been willing to unlearn the things she feels she knows. She does not see age as a reason for complacency, but she has put her best foot forward. Even as adults, every day we are encouraged to unlearn. Now, in the present economy, we no longer address teenagers as if they are kids because there's a level of responsibility that is demanded of you as a teenager that was not demanded of us in our time. So it is important that I remind you that age is not a barrier for you to learn. Age actually is an opportunity for you to see how much you have lost behind, or sorry, not lost, how much you have left behind, and how much it is that you need to learn before you go ahead. Age is an opportunity for you to better yourself. Age is an opportunity for you to do better with your choices. Age is an opportunity for you to make better demands on governance, on policy, on employers, on the future that it is that we expect you to take over. So it is only the people, only the young people, only the teenagers across the ends of the earth that will sit down today and say, I am going to study, I am going to show myself approved, a workman that is not ashamed. I will rightly divide what is mechanics, I'll rightly divide what is engineering, I'll rightly divide what is fashion, I'll rightly divide what is literature, I'll rightly divide every single thing I find myself, so that when people call me up, when people ask me to come and stand in front of audiences, to come and stand in front of businesses, to defend what it is that I stand for, to defend what it is that I have learned, to defend what it is that I know across the years, I am able to stand with not just contemporaries, I am able to sit in conversations that regard African unions, that regard the United Nations, that regard Teen Nation, that regard the growth of my community. What are you doing in your community to better it? What are you doing in your states to better it? What are you doing in Nigeria to change the narrative? What business are you running? Do you feel you are too young to run a business? People that are much younger than you have started businesses and have run them successfully. What does it take for you to do better in this system of work? What does it take for you to do better in the future of work? What does it take for you to do better in your education? What does it take for you to do better in your academics? What does it take for you to do better in everything you do? When you commit to being better, life and opportunities surround themselves around you to allow you to be better. So this evening, I've been called to bring a blend between what it is that we should do with the internship, what it is to raise young leaders of tomorrow, and what it is that the future holds. I want to say to you that unlike what the leaders have said, that you are too young, that you're never too young to make a difference. You're never too young to make a change. You're never too young to take the world by surprise. You're never too young to sit, to think, to do, to become, to grow, to evolve. You're never too young to develop policies. You're never too young to have a say. If you can speak, if you can think, then you can have a say. If you have a say, you can change the narrative. If you have a say, you can do better. So thank you guys this evening for having me from Africa. And on behalf of all the unions that stand up in matters concerning teenagers and young people below the ages of 18, I say that we respect the value that you bring to the table, and we look forward to seeing you flourish, not just in your communities, to seeing you flourish in your states and seeing you flourish round about the world. Thank you, African teens, and thank you for joining this summit.
Amazing, 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 amazing. That was quite quick, but I know that everyone got value for wherever you are listening around the world. I earlier said in the last session before the session that you are not even too young. You are already getting very old, because even 9 year olds are now joining the race. So 6 year olds are joining the race. So it's high time that you grab your baton and then you start running. Start getting the internship. This is the easiest time to get internships right now. You can easily get remote internships anywhere from around the world and start practicing your skills. Start offering your service. I was sharing a story of a young boy about Edward Chapman from the United States, already volunteering himself to Smart Teens Global at 9 years old. He has an online website, an e-commerce website where he sells branded items of his logo. He's a very, very professional drummer, and I was wondering, he's just 9 years old. So many people that can help you and that you can intern with without going to their office space if you don't have to. But there's no excuse in the world that you cannot get internship. There is basically no excuse in the world. And right now, just to announce, Smart Teens Global has built into the system, smarteensglobal.com, the opportunity for you as a smart teenager to know your career path, find a trainer, find a mentor, do a personality, find a mentor, and then get yourself an internship. That's one of the easiest parts around the world right now. Get to maximize it. There are a lot of internship opportunities around the world, so maximize it. Thank you so much, Ma, for so much of value that you're giving to us. I would like to just ask before you leave right now, is there any way that smart children around the world can get to reach out to you to engage you on more questions, social media or anywhere?
So I am very taxed this year. However, I will be willing to look into questions and to any challenges by teenagers every Friday. So you can send an email to contact.teennation@gmail.com. Contact.teennation@gmail.com. Just address it to Mmanti. Contact.teennation. My name is spelled double Manti. Address your questions, address your fears to contact.teennation at gmail.com. Teen Nation is spelled TEENNATION. Teen and Nation. One word. Contact.teennation@gmail.com. And of course, if you get to Joshua's show, he will get to me.
All right. So I'm putting that in the comment section right now. Contact.teennation. Yeah.
Yes.
At gmail.com. Am I correct?
Yes, please. You're correct.
Okay. Contact.teennation@gmail.com. So media put
Yes,
this.
please.
The media put this on the screen immediately. Thank you. So that's it. Thank you so much for coming on the session. Thank you
Thank
for
you very
so much
much,
of
Joshua,
value.
for having me. And this was a beautiful summit. I joined a couple of days. I'd seen a couple of the trainers, and I listened to the last speaker. She spoke very well, and I look forward to seeing many teenagers across Africa and many collaborations with not just companies, with units that will change the narrative for teenagers around Africa. Thank you very much for the work you do, and I wish you a lovely evening.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now, let's appreciate her in the comment section. Put the emojis. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Put that all over the social media. Let everyone around the world celebrate her. She has given us value, and this has come to the end of the speaker sessions in the Smarties Global Summit. I know everyone has got value from around the world. I know you have been blessed with so much of knowledge. Now I want to just make this clear. Such knowledge is not free anywhere else. And this is the best time to maximize the knowledge. This is the best time to make knowledge available to yourself. And now I want to say this extra. Ensure, I say again, ensure that you take action. Click those links, send those mails. The privilege that you have access to this information. Send those mails. Tell them you are from Smarties Global Summit and maximize all that you have got. Share the value, help yourself, call your friends, and ensure that you take action. I can't promise social media, but ensure that you give value, you help yourself, and you become that fulfilled expert that you have always dreamed to be. I wish you the success you wish yourself, and I wish you great helps ahead in your journey. Thank you for coming to Smarties Global Summit. Up next tomorrow, we'll be having a Super Smart Teens Roundtable, and we'll be sharing. And these Super Smart Teens have gone through the teenage age exceptionally, maximizing the skills we have shared in the past 4 days, just for you to see how they have done it, and they'll be sharing their story. So ensure you connect. It is 2 p.m. West African time, 4 p.m. East African time, about 9 p.m. Australian time, and it's also about 8 a.m. Eastern time. That's American time or Canadian time. So ensure that you join in these sessions. Don't miss out for anything. I say, don't miss out for anything. If you are in India, I think that's about 6:30 p.m. If you are in Australia, if you are in Japan, I think that's going to be about 10:30 p.m. So ensure that you are on this session, mark it on your calendar, turn on your time clock, and get ready. It will be amazing. Thank you all so much for coming on Smarties Global Summit. Ensure you partake in the Get Featured contest and share value over and over again. God bless you. I am Joshua Oshowo, and I'm proud to be your host. I'm privileged to be your host, and I wish you the best of the year. Thank you for coming on this session, and have a lovely time. Media, take it up. Rounding up right now. In case you have any comments or any questions, please put them in the comment box. We will all see them and we'll address them rightly. Remember, get across to Tamara Zantell, contact her, click that link, ensure that you get value from the Young Mogul Mastermind, and I wish you the best of it.
Back in the days we wanted everything, Mama said.
Have you heard of the Global Summit for Teenagers? Yes, I mean Global Summit. The biggest conference online for teenagers is about to happen. It is called Smart Teens Global Summit, and it's happening on Facebook and YouTube from the 8th of February to 13th of February 2021. There will be speakers from all over the world, from Japan, USA, UK, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, and many other countries that you can think of. They will be speaking on career discovery, skills development, mentoring, internships, and entrepreneurship. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be terrific! So don't say I did not tell you. This is how to be part of it. Follow Smart Teens Global on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. Visit smartteensglobal.com/summit and register. Go and sign up on smartteensglobal.com as a teenager or trainer or mentor or company. Then invite all your friends to